Hold your horses here, folks. Here we go. Okay.
I can recap if we killed. Yeah, we killed a bunch of mud mephits, but before that, we Chadius and Ayumi went to the temple and sought out Alar, who wanted to hook you up with the remedy that we're looking for currently, but there was none there. It was a red moss. Meanwhile, me and Virginia went to the Query and Quandary and met cute little halfling lady, absolutely adorable. And we read some books. We had some laughs. It was a good time. So then we met back up at the Orium estate, where what's his name? What is your guy's dad's name? Karen.
Yeah.
Karen.
Oh yeah.
Karen was very sad when you guys didn't invite him to. You guys didn't want him to come on our
fun adventure,
our little hike that we're going on to get the moss. We got packed up and then we headed out along the river, the River Garm, I believe, right? Is that where the
we're north of the River Garm.
Okay.
We don't know the name of this river. But.
Oh, okay. We fought some mud mephits and killed them after Chadius unsuccessfully tried to be diplomatic. I was all about that idea, by the way. I was.
This is why we just kill things.
Yeah. We continued on and we camped. We took a long rest. Then we continued on. We discovered this little encampment of bullywugs, and then you were spotted, Chadius, and that is how I think that's where we stopped.
I think I started sprinting the other direction.
Yeah, you made it back across the river here, and yeah, you saw. Just so you remember, you saw. I mean, it looks like there's a lot in the initiative, but you saw like more in this little camp just through this little stand of trees here. Okay, let's kick it off. Chadius, you're up first.
Oh,
Shit,
hell yeah.
Yeah, so this river here is moving pretty fast. Like you wouldn't want to go in.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, and I jumped that rock.
Yeah, that rock is not super representative. There is like a traversable little bit here. And actually the two on this side here, let me make sure I'm good.
I need to get a crossbow or something. I don't have anything ranged, and I don't really know why I did that.
These guys are sitting. It kind of represents it there on the map, but these guys are sitting. There's like one exposed bank over here, and this is like pretty sheer, and it's not like perfectly sheer into the water, but it's like just scree and like really steep and not really like walkable. But these guys are sitting like on the start of a path at the mouth here. So this is like really traversable through here, but other than that, it's like quite rough water coming out of the mouth of the canyon.
When they spotted her, were they like? Did they seem like aggro?
Well, I kind of gave her like a surprise round to run out because they were like so startled that somebody was there because they didn't see Chadius coming. But yeah, in the time that he's run back across here, they are definitely, they've got like these kind of primitive little spears, and they're like kind of cloaked in like these like shabby brown cloaks, and they definitely look aggressive.
I don't have anything ranged, so I'm going to.
We're about to just massacre all of these little guys. Like,
I guess we're gonna find out. And I just ready in action. I ready an attack. In case they run over here, but I don't do anything else.
All right, Ayumi, you can take your turn.
Okay, I also have no ranged weapons, so that's fun. But you said that this area right here is the crossable portion.
Yeah, it's pretty. Yeah, it's traversable.
I'm gonna hope these bullywugs aren't like super good at swimming, even though they probably are because they're frogs. I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna try to hold this this spot, and I'm gonna actually I don't. I'll just take a dodge action.
Okay, cool. the across the river, the bushes in that copse tree starts to move, and a bullywug. He pops up, and he pulls out like a little it's like a little blowgun to his mouth. He's gonna take a shot at you, Ayumi.
See, we knew no peace could be made.
I figured they'd have range.
Yeah, I mean, if they're firing the first shot, I'll fucking ruin I'll genocide their whole culture.
You always skip straight to genocide.
If somebody spits on your shoe, it's like, gotta kill their kids. You know,
Where the heck
Oh,
are you?
does a 17 hit you?
they should have disadvantage because I dodged.
Oh, fair enough. Okay, yeah, he just gives like a little and nothing happens. You can't see it, but you don't feel anything. So cool. Okay, this one takes like 2 steps here, and then he tosses his spear towards you. Okay, so I'm guessing a 21 hits you. God damn it!
Wow.
This guy comes, he just like lobs this like wobbly spear at you, and you're just like kind of like deflect it, but it just catches you a little bit in the shoulder there. All right,
Who? Ayumi?
Basil.
Or?
Ayumi, yeah. They see the shiny one.
Okay, I'm gonna blast this guy who's blasting all my friends. Scott's friends, not Basil's friends.
Basil has no friends.
Important.
We are
important
abundantly clear that you
distinction.
don't like anything. That Basil doesn't like anything.
Okay, I am going to frostbite. A numbing frost. Okay, Constitution saving throw, please.
Con save.
Con save coming up.
9.
Garbo.
Where's the roll?
Okay, so they take 1d6 cold damage and has disadvantage on the next weapon it roll it makes before the end of its next turn.
Okay, which one are you hitting? Can you just...
I'll go for the one that attacked Noah.
Nobody's attacked.
Fat chance.
Jesus! All right, the blow dart.
Okay, blow dart guy, go. Oh, you already did. Great. Okay.
I'll shoot at this one. The
Great.
one most closest to this river. Heavy crossbow.
Jesus Christ! Look at that thing. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Is it missing HP?
Heavy.
It is not actually. That one takes it like right in the thigh, and he like drops to his knee, and he looks really fucked up and horribly injured. Okay.
Kill
I
him.
feel bad shooting these frogs. I kind of like them.
Tell him. Tell him how you
They
feel.
they came at us, so we.
Oh wait,
Okay.
are these bullywugs beasts?
No.
Okay.
Okay. Another one comes like leaping out of the trees here, and tries to get you with the spear. Ayumi.
I think it's Ayumi.
I'm guessing. It's me.
You. Me.
Okay, so like it kind of like comes in with the spear and obviously misses, but it also gets a little bite attack on you.
I can't see these wolves if I'm supposed to be able to.
Son
but-
of a bitch. Okay.
I was assuming it was intentional, but when you said obviously, I suddenly wasn't so sure.
Yeah, I
anymore.
haven't been able to see the last few from you.
Does anyone volunteer to DM?
You take 2 damage from a bite attack. Okay, this bullywug up here at the top by the mouth of the thing, he goes like sprinting up the canyon.
Oh, cool! Reinforcements.
He just turns tail and bails.
I yell over to Chadius. Get him.
That
There
was,
we go.
that was already Chadius's plan.
Yeah.
You called it.
Okay, well, Valno, you're up.
Well, good, because I just said that thing, so it's a good time for me to do something cool. I'm gonna run over here. Has this one taken any damage, or no? It hasn't.
No, only these 2 up here have. Yeah, those 2 have.
Get up next to him without going in the water, right?
Yeah, you're gonna have to pass.
And
You have to like
maul
go
range.
around this whole thing with this frog and Ayumi fighting in the water here. They're like ankle deep.
No,
on
I'm
these
talking about
rocks.
this frog right here. I can't like attack him with my maul. I can't reach him from the shore.
Right.
Well, then I can. Someone's gonna get javelined in their fucking throat.
I'll say you could wade into the water up here, but you're on difficult terrain and there might be a roll for
Nah,
getting washed.
javelin.
Nah, javelin.
Oh my god, fucking.
Yeah, javelin
You rolled a 1.
Natty one.
goes flying and just like sticks upright.
I imagine myself doing it really fucking cool too. Like,
Yeah.
picking it up off the ground and catching it and fucking like.
Just like.
And he's like 5 feet away from
tumbling
me. Like, how hard is it to fucking?
He's slippery, man. He saw it coming.
Stupid Fauna, stupid.
Okay, Chadius.
So if I can dash as an action, use my bonus action to disengage and run, because I want to go through here with my acrobatics and try to get through him without an attack of opportunity with my roguish bonus action disengage. Is that a thing I can do?
Yeah.
Cool. So that's what I'm going to attempt to do. So I'll put my token here for now to indicate that I am at least attempting to do something here.
Yeah, give me like a low DC acrobatics check just as you're like sprinting past this like flailing frog. Yeah, I'm just gonna say it slows you down a little bit. So take 10 feet off your max movement off the.
Okay. Can I move and then move as an action though?
Yeah, you can use your action to
So
sprint.
that's my plan. I'm gonna spend my whole turn doing movement. So that was 20 feet. Yeah, you're at like 15. Yeah.
So the mouth of the canyon. So I'll say you can run 50 total. So you're at 15. And yeah, you can get up into the canyon on this turn.
All right. I'm going for it.
Okay. Yeah, you get up there and you sprint past these other two. As you go past, they both like take a swipe at you, but you're moving lightning fast. And they you get up to the mouth of the canyon here and you see that this canyon sort of like goes back and it takes like a little turn, but you can actually see through to the other side of it. It's not that long. It's maybe like 200 or 300 feet to the other side, and kind of off in the distance. As soon as you get into the canyon, you can see that there's like this waterfall off in the distance. You can actually see it from here, and it's just sort of like pouring down into like this like opening toward the other end of the canyon. It opens up, and the bullywug is maybe like 15, 20 feet in front of you. And he's got his feet under him now, and he's at like a dead run back toward that area.
But that's their like home or something behind the waterfall.
I yell impressively to get his attention, and that's the end of my turn.
Okay.
What do you yell?
What do you just?
It's more
Impressively.
It's more
You just
of
make
like
a sound
than a yell of anything specific. I'm just trying to be alarming here.
Yeah, he already seems pretty alarmed.
No.
Okay. We are back over to Ayumi.
All right, looks like I have a bullywug in front of me, so I just seemed like a clear, obvious attack. Let's go. Why did it roll with advantage? Did I take the first one? Should I just roll it again?
Yeah, I just take the first one, and that doesn't hit him.
Oh, not very surprising. It was a crappy roll.
Yeah. So you're just like having trouble getting your footing on these slippery rocks and the water and stuff. Both of you. This is like the yoblin all over again with the two of you taking swings at each other.
I can already see a pattern in this game. Well, that will be the end of my turn, I guess.
Okay, so blowgun bullywug now takes a shot at Chadius as he runs into the canyon. Does a 10 hit you? No.
It does not.
Yeah, he just like takes this shot, and you just hear it go like right past your ear. So he takes a shot, and then he actually starts to follow you up the canyon also. Okay, this spear one here, he's going to...
Which one? You gotta ping... You gotta ping
I know, sorry. I wish you could just see what I was highlighting. That would make so much sense. So this guy takes like a couple of steps here, and then just like takes this really quick, like agile leap across the water, no problem. And he runs behind Ayumi here, and he's going to take Vauna. So there's a spear. Does 13 hit you?
No.
And then he's got a bite. So 7 damage there. All right, Basil, get in there. Cold touch.
It's my chill touch. You called it, DM.
You guys sound like you need to chill.
Time to chill touch. Okay, I'm going to hit the old roll ski. Oh, baby, does a 19 plus some other stuff hit.
Definitely.
All right, cool. So I'm going to hit him with 1d8. Okay, so he takes 1 necrotic damage and can't regain hit points until the start of my next turn. Until then, the hand clings to the target.
Okay, was that this one?
Oh, it was the one with the spear. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Yeah, miraculously, he's still not dead. But yeah, you can tell he's definitely hanging by a thread there.
Is he hanging by a moment?
Yeah, here with you. Okay, Virginia.
That's me. I want to shoot
Virginia.
that guy.
Okay.
What with my crossbow? Wham. Did I get him?
You got him.
Is he missing HP?
Not yet. Not
Not
yet.
yet?
He is
Whoa.
now.
Yeah, certainly is now. Okay, that's my attack. Easy money.
Easy. Nothing but net.
That's what Virginia says. It's Harlow slang. You wouldn't understand.
Another Bullywug comes running out through here, and he's also going to try to throw a spear at Ayumi here. Does an 18 hit?
An 18 does hit.
Okay, takes 6 damage.
Ow.
That spear catches you square in the armor. Okay, yeah, this Ayumi, this one that's toe to toe with you in the water here, also attacks you. Does that 15 hit you for that bite attack?
Nope.
No. Okay, cool. Yeah, no damage. It's still just like slipping and brawling with you in those rapids. Okay, Vanna.
If this little guy wants to play,
Then we will play.
Heyo.
Lamo.
Whoa, that's a crit, baby.
17 damage.
Wow.
This Bullywug was on 1 hit point. So-
Nice.
No, not
You're
that
just
one.
like-
Both of them were?
Oh, sorry, this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was on 1. So yeah, you just like overhand smash this little fucker into the ground. Yeah, and as you slam him into the ground, you notice that like as you know, there's sort of these like chunks and these like globules of blood and stuff go like instead of splashing out, they go tumbling out like frozen.
What? Dang. Got that icy boy shit. You no longer have the monopoly on cool ice shit.
Okay, Chadius, what's the game plan here? So now you got 1 in front of you and 1 behind you, chasing you down this canyon.
All right, I'm going to sprint after the one in front of me.
Okay.
Take a swing at him.
Okay. Yeah, he's sort of scrabbling over some rocks.
Another one, I guess.
You're moving quick, so yeah, go ahead and try to hit him.
God damn it.
Yeah, he's just like too slippery on these rocks. He's like at times he's like running on all 4s and shit, and he's just like pretty hard to get a hold of.
I keep shrieking as unnervingly as possible, hoping to throw him off of his game just a little bit.
Okay.
But I think that's all I can do is run after him and try to hit him. I'm feeling very optimistic about Chatty's chances right now.
As the old run sprinting away from the party. Perfect. Cool. Ayumi,
Let's hope for some good luck with this attack.
your new arch nemesis.
Every enemy becomes my new arch nemesis. Yep, there we go. That's a great roll for me.
Yeah, unfortunately, you like come down with the glaive again, and he like kind of blocks it off with his spear, and you can't seem to get a hold of him.
Just makes me want to put my glaive away and take out my shield. That extra AC again.
Cool. Yeah. So this one that's sprinting after you, Chadius, goes like running up, and he's going to from behind. You don't really see this happening, but like off of his belly, like takes this little like satchel off, and he tries to like fling a net over you. Yeah, he misses. This just goes like it's got like these little weights on it and stuff. It's just like clattering over some rocks, and you can hear him just like shouting frustration behind you.
Good.
All right, cool. That Bullywug is dead. Basil.
Okay, I'm going to Ray of Frost, the other one who's flanking Ayumi. 1d20. 9 plus. Oh, charisma. Yeah. Okay, so 14 to hit.
Yeah, unfortunately, it misses. Okay, Virginia. The blaster.
I'm gonna do my my blast. You know, my crossbow blast, my signature move.
Perfect.
Is that guy still alive in the middle of the screen?
Mm-hmm.
Not for long.
Yeah, Ayumi and this are like scrabbling and like, just in like full martial combat here, and you just like snipe this one. The bolt takes him like right in the hip, and he just goes like tumbling into the water over here.
Sick.
Just smoking left and right.
Hell yeah. I don't even register it on my face because I'm such a cold-blooded killer.
Stone cold. All right.
Cold as ice.
Not liking the way this is going, this bullywug retreats and moves toward the canyon here. So the one in front of you, Chatty, is just keeps running, and he's about halfway to the end of the canyon now. He's about halfway down. Okay, Vanna, what do you want to do?
Okay, I guess I'll. Okay, so do I have to do a roll to to traverse the water safely? I mean,
no, you can pass by Ayumi there and just get across.
I guess I'll just dash to try and catch up. Actually, no, never mind. I'll javelin.
Okay, yeah, try to
These
toss the
this
javelin
one.
up there.
I'm gonna pick up the javelin that I threw. Well,
Okay,
Can I?
Yeah, it's stuck in the mud right by you here.
Okay, I'll pick that one up and throw it. 14.
Yeah, unfortunately, he's on this dead sprint up and away from you, and he's pretty hard target. Just goes clattering off the rocks, but very, very close.
All right,
Chadius, what are you doing? So you're pretty much in range of this one in front of you here. You're
Cool.
able to keep pace with him at this point.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna swing at that guy. It's a matter of principle at this point.
Okay. And he's still just like, you're still following him in, right? He's like running.
Oh yeah, I'm not
Okay.
stopping for anything at this point.
Okay. Yep, that's a hit. 7
So
damage.
7 damage, and then I can do an offhand attack too, right?
Yep. Cool. Okay. Yeah. You land these like twin slashes across his back, but and he sort of stumbles a little bit, but he's still running. Okay, Ayumi, what is the plan?
I'm gonna try to get up to that bullywug. It looks like I have the
Yeah, I think you can
movement to
catch
do
him.
it.
Yeah.
So let's move over there and let's stab him. Or try to stab him, since I haven't been very successful today.
That's a hit.
Hey, finally. Let's roll some
Just
damage.
Barely.
Hey.
Yeah,
Good
so
damage, though.
so this one's sort of like scrabbling through the mud, and you take like a couple of like really swift strides over to him, and you just like pin him with the end of your glaive, and he's toast. And he just sort of like shudders and dies in the mud.
I mean, to be fair, he probably really likes the mud. Yeah, he died doing what he loved, being in mud.
Cool. Yeah, Chadius, this other one behind you here, still running, and is going to attempt to throw a spear at you.
what are these crits? Jesus.
So take 11 damage. This thing just like catches you like right between the shoulder blades, right as you like finish up slashing this other one in front of you. You catch this like sharp pointed spear right in your back.
I only have 4 hit points left, so
Uh-oh.
So what? What is that? what is the end of that sentence?
So
So
right.
help.
Basil.
Sorry, wait, are there more guys that I'm not seeing?
No, they're all up the canyon now.
Oh, got it. I guess I'm going to just start tagging along then.
Okay.
I was kind of behind. I hadn't moved in a couple turns. So
You can use your dash.
I kind of just did. What does each of these squares is like 5 feet or?
Yeah.
So I guess I could dash a couple more.
Okay, Virginia, you're up.
I can move essentially 6 tiles. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can get like here. Are they so my heavy crossbows are range?
What's your max range? Let me do some quick math here.
It's 400 is the max.
Yeah, you can definitely you can take a shot.
Okay. Does
Yeah,
that mean
you
I'm
see
at
you
disadvantage?
look down the canyon, you can see these like 3 figures sort of like scrabbling over rocks, and you can see the bullywug in the back. He's sort of like popping up and over rocks and stuff. So I'm gonna say that he's just got partial cover as he goes.
Okay, but I forget how this works. If I roll above, or if I'm attacking above 100 feet, do I roll disadvantage or what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do.
If you're rolling
Let's have the
between the
shops
two
shoot up.
numbers, it's disadvantage.
Yeah.
You can't shoot over the highest number.
Yeah, and I assume that
Yeah.
this is above 100 feet.
Yeah, it is.
Perfect. Zoop. Take my shot. Whoa, I rolled really well.
Yeah, so this bullywug is like kind of scrabbling up and over these rocks in this dead sprint, and you just like sight in on this thing, and like you're not even, this is maybe the best shot you've ever hit in your life. You're not even sure how you've done it, but he's like popping in and out of visibility, and you just fire this bolt down this canyon, and it just goes like whizzing past the rocks and straight into the back of this guy in his lower back, and you can just see him like tumble down the rocks and into the river.
Hell yeah. I think Virginia does like a really embarrassing pop off and then like really quickly tries to like regain composure and be like, I always get them.
Yeah, that's a hell of a shot.
Fauna is jealous, clearly. Audibly, noticeably jealous.
Okay,
Like
yeah.
shooting frogs in a barrel.
Chatty, as you're running along, you hear what goes from footsteps. You hear this like thud behind you and the tumbling of the other one just like clattering over the rocks and down into the water.
God damn. I've been avenged.
I did it, big bro.
I
You
really
should have seen it.
Are you twins?
I don't think we're twins.
I'm the older sibling, right?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
imagine you're like 2 years older or something. Maybe just because I have a 2-year older sibling.
I feel
So-
like if we were twins, given our avatars, we'd be getting into some real weird Game of Thrones shit. I don't want to take this.
I do want to see this go there.
So Chatty, as you're sprinting down the canyon, there's one in front of you. The one behind you gets dropped, and the one in front of you, just like you're like right on his ass, and you slash him across the back, and he takes a couple more steps, and then he just stops dead and turns around and plants his spear, and he's gonna try to gut you. Does a 9 hit? No. He turns around and he puts his spear down and he tries to get you, and you see it just in time. You're able to knock it out of the way, and the two of you just go like tumbling over each other in this canyon on this little like rocky path up the canyon. Okay, Vanna.
So can I go through these trees?
Sure, you can try to go through the trees.
I just want to make sure that there's no one else like hiding back here, ready to fucking pull some shit. So I'm just gonna go here and just do a assessment of the situation. I'm actually gonna do like a roll to see if I can like hiding.
Yeah, do a perception check.
Oh my god!
Yeah, you can't see anything from there. You just like go through the trees, and it's like very, very dense, the brush here, and you make kind of a racket as you go through, but you don't see anything. But as you get to the other side, I mean, you see that there's sort of like, I mean, it's been cleared obviously, and they've been like in here, and there's sort of this like pile of like, carnage. There's like animal parts and some like debris and shit like over in like this corner here. Sweet. Okay, Chadius. Yeah. So you're now like sort of like tangled up with this bullywug. You guys are both prone, like in the dirt, and he's like trying to get his hands on you, but you seem to have the upper hand for a moment. So your turn.
So I can disengage. Is that a thing I can do from the ground, or?
Yeah. Sure.
Can I like? Yeah. So I want to use my disengage bonus action and then stab him while he's down.
I mean, you don't have to disengage from him to stab him.
Well, but I want to stand up without an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, that's fine, as long as you don't move away from him without disengaging.
Okay.
Yeah, you can stand up. Yeah.
I'm gonna stand up and stab him in the face while he's down.
Jesus. Okay.
I only have 4 hit points left, man. I'm wild.
You've gone feral.
The
Okay.
Orium siblings are really pulling their weight.
I can do another attack, right?
Yeah, but you won't need to. Yeah, you stand up, and he's like scrabbling, like grabbing at your clothes and stuff, and you just like end him.
Oh, thank God.
Cut him down with your short sword. You're just like, you can feel the like a slick of blood on your back start to like trail down underneath your shirt. from your spear wound. All right, we're on Ayumi.
Was that the last of them? So no more frogs, right?
Fair enough. Yeah, that was the last one.
So I mean, I guess we would just be like catching up Chadius real quick, like to make sure that everything's cool.
Sure. Yeah. As you guys move up the canyon, you see the body of this bullywug go like floating down with a crossbow bolt sticking out of its like lower back, just goes like floating down through.
I do another little.
Yeah.
So
So
just lay on hands for 4 HP on Chadius.
Now, don't you wish
Okay.
your dad was here to see that?
Nah, he'd lame it up.
he'd be so proud.
Lay on hands, you say?
Mm-hmm. So you get 4 hit points back.
I'll take it.
Oh yeah, we gotta find Moss.
So we don't see like more of them toward this waterfall right?
Yeah, so like where you're at and going up the canyon, you can't really see the base of the waterfall yet, but you can see the top of it, and
Sure.
it's definitely getting like louder as you go and stuff. But you can't see around the base of it yet. You guys can take a minute to recover a little bit, but you want to
Compose ourselves,
do you want to keep going?
freshen up our makeup. Yeah, I mean, I feel like I would like need to go check out that like there's no more around, so I would just be like hustling ahead.
Yeah, so as you move ahead, you come up to the base of the waterfall, and it's like falling into this kind of basin, right? And this kind of bear with me on the map here a little bit, but it's very like gravelly around the edges. It's like slippery rock and stuff all around the side. There's a small island in the middle, and you can see that there's a couple of bullywugs on or right around it. The waterfall is quite high, and right at the top of it, right where it splits in two there, you can see that there's like a bright red growth of moss like hanging off of it between these two like falling parts of this waterfall. There's tons of like mist in the air, and it's very wet all around. All the rocks are wet, and so you come in on this side, and actually as you guys approach, these bullywugs don't even like really seem to notice you. They're just sort of like milling about on this like island, and on the island there's like it's just sort of this like gravel, how like a gravel island will form in the middle of a river, and then there's like a mound on top of it that's just like dark green and brown, and there's maybe some debris, but it's all kind of misty and wet.
Well, we need to find this moss, right?
It's there.
Yeah,
The mosses.
Well,
you guys can clearly see it at the top of this waterfall, like hanging down between the two waterfalls.
Ayumi very distinctly does not see it.
What?
She is still looking for it. She is red-green colorblind. She is unsure. She is unsure.
We didn't think to mention
It
that.
looks like moss.
Are you actually red-green colorblind?
Ayumi is. I'm not. I'm fine. I'm
Yes,
fine.
you.
So,
Vanna doesn't
yeah.
understand the concept that you're talking about of red-green colorblind, so she's just like continually pointing at it and like trying to get you to see it.
Little known fact about Goliaths: the only colors they see are red and green.
I think we should try to sneak up.
If we were sneaking, I'm not gonna participate in the sneaking. I'm gonna stay where I am.
Sneak
less like
how
that.
exactly?
My plan. We send just Chadius. End of
To
plan.
where?
To the moss.
End of plan.
He's our rent.
Yeah, I like that. I like that plan actually.
Hey, give
Our
me
sneakiest
healing
guy.
potions, and I'll consider it seriously.
I don't have any. I'll be your spotter though. I'll have my finger on the trigger in case any shit goes down.
Oh yeah, you were real helpful in the last one.
I was. I saved your ass. I can't shoot the spears out of the sky, Chadius.
I really don't know why. If you were any good, you'd be able to.
I've been practicing, okay, but it's really hard.
Okay, gang, what's the plan? We out here at Bullywug Falls. You hear some banjo
Bullywug
music
Falls.
kick up. It's like
Oh hell yeah! They're all singing "It's Not Easy to Be Green."
yeah, totally.
It's not easy to
Barbershop
be green.
trio. Yeah, it's not easy to be green. The full name.
It
of
hasn't
the
been easy being green.
Being easy is quite difficult when you're green.
So they don't see us?
Yeah, it doesn't seem like they've noticed you yet. It's like really noisy. You know, there's some pretty deep mist and stuff, but they're not like keeping guard. You know, they had guards out front.
I mean, I kind of just want to go like take care of them. I mean,
Do the laundry.
well, what is the other option? I mean, we start climbing and then they see us and start throwing javelins at us. Like,
Non-violent thing to do would be to try and sneak it and then deal with the consequences if they do notice us.
right? I don't see any reason to do that. They already fucking came at us.
There's a small part of me in and out of character that doesn't want to kill them and try to just sneak past them because I think they're very cute.
This is why we
They're
like-
not that cute, man. They've been stabbing you guys, biting you.
Cats bite me all the time, and I think they're cute.
is the reason women aren't allowed on campaigns. Just saying.
Like, you can't kill cute things.
Yeah.
It's true.
Fact.
I'm probably just having my period, you know.
Is the water like clear?
It's moving pretty fast. You can't like see into it, but the quality of the water up here is like really clean, but it's like moving and you can't like see the bottom. It's not like a placid pool, you know, it's like moving quite a bit.
I just wanted to get a sense if there could be anything in the water that was a problem. So what do you guys want to do? I expressed I want to go kill them, but
Chatties is going to be sneaky, but willing to murder if he's noticed.
we could like distract them away from the waterfall too, maybe.
Yeah, I could do that. I could get my shield out, take some dodge actions, and yell at them.
I can press to digitate them away.
Because they're
Can
that
you?
naughty.
Is that a thing you can do?
We have a whole campaign to look forward to
You
of
know,
overestimating the power of prestidigitation.
Hey,
I simply prestidigitate myself to the top of the waterfall.
Wait, so they they kill. It seems like they kill like other reptilian
Well, each other.
things for food, or is that each other? Did I get the sense that it was frog parts?
Nobody really went over there to like investigate the stuff, but it's like, no, I don't know. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. It was like pretty undiscernible from where you were at and the quick glance you got. But there was definitely like leathery reptilian skin in there.
I could run around in the bushes, stealthing and hooting like a bird. I got to contribute.
All right, Vada's just gonna fucking start swimming, trying to stealthily swim toward the. All right, should I be rolling initiative here?
No, just go ahead and roll a stealth check.
Yeah, I mean, stealthily wading.
Yeah, you sort of like you creep into the water, and you know it's frigid cold up here, and you make your way in.
Not
and
to me.
It doesn't take long, right? Not for you. It doesn't take long before it's up to your hips, and then it doesn't take much longer before you get out to about where your token is there, where you can no longer touch the bottom. But they still haven't noticed you.
So I'm just going to like try and like swim close enough to not be seen, but to like get a better look at what's going on the island.
Okay, yeah. While you're in the water, you know, this is like a mound. It kind of comes up a little bit. Give me a perception check. You kind of swim over there like a commando, and you just like really slowly like raise yourself up out of the water. But it's still pretty hard to tell exactly what they're doing over here. There's just like a mound of something kind of earthy up there, dark green and gray tones, and these like bullywugs are sort of like, you know, moving around it. And I mean, they're like occasionally just sort of like interacting with it, but you're not really sure what they're doing.
What am I gonna do? I want to attack one of them, but I want to do it like in the most effective way possible.
Stealthy.
Yeah, whatever you're doing, give me another stealth check as you move around up here.
Get a level of rogue really fast, and then sneak attack.
Real quick, stealth. My stealth is actually not terrible.
Yeah, this one real close to here still doesn't seem to realize you're there.
Then I'm going to.
They're super high.
They're so
That's what
fucking
they're doing.
Am I in like a position where I could swing Fergus on him?
Yeah, he's like, he's sort of like, his heels are like in the water. It's not too big up there, and he's like, yeah, sure, you can hit him.
I'm just this guy is just like playing in the water or whatever, eating, and then like out of nowhere, fucking swing my.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So this guy's like kind of like bent over. He's like knelt down, and as you like raise up out of the water, take a swing with him, you see that he's like got his hands, and it looks like he's like tying something around a log. You're not really sure, but yeah, you come up and yeah, you just like smack him in the side, and he like lets out this horrible cry, and just like all hell breaks loose. These two right here obviously know what's happening, and then it becomes like immediately apparent what this mound is as it like springs to life and it uncoils, and it's an enormous alligator that's been like
Yay!
Whoops.
I fucking have never seen an alligator, so I'm taken aback to say the least.
Yeah, it looks like a dragon. It's like this. It's huge. You don't have like a lot of frame of reference here, but it's really big, and it's got like all these adornments on it. It's got like piercings with like jewelry hanging off of it, and it's got like leather straps on it where they've like put like beads and stuff on it, like around its legs and on its tail, and it as soon as they like panic, it like whips around. So yeah, let's get them.
Is it like tied down or anything?
It doesn't appear to be tied down.
It's just, I didn't know if it was just chilling there or if it looked like they were holding it hostage or something like that.
Yeah, it does not appear to be a hostage.
They're tight,
Okay, so you're homies with this guy. Okay.
In the garden.
Cool. All right. Virginia, yeah, you see out on this island, through this like sort of billowing, mist, you see Valna just like kind of pull up out of the water, take a swing at one of these things, and then you see all this movement out there. And I'm going to say that you guys on the shore can't immediately see the detail of what this thing is, but you just see that there's like something large and low moving on the island also.
Can I make out any of the bullywugs?
Yeah, you can see them. I'm gonna say that like due to the mist, these guys are in partial cover up here.
Cool.
At least we finally fighting a beast.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
But I don't even think I can see it yet. But eventually I'll see it.
I mean, you can see you can see something. Like you see this like big creature moving around on the island. It sort of like uncoils itself and stands up on its legs.
I feel like it wouldn't make any sense to shoot at the island, knowing as little as I know. I'm going to shoot at one of the bullywugs. And cover anything I have to worry about in terms
No,
of
it's just additional AC for them.
Perfect.
Yeah, you fire and you can't tell whether or not you hit, actually.
Okay.
It just goes off into the mist, and you can still see these sort of like dark, silhouetted figures out there moving.
Can I tell?
Yeah, you can tell that you're about to get eaten by a crocodile.
Yeah. Hey, Founder, what's going on?
Yeah, that's what you can tell. Yeah, that you are in imminent danger.
Dragon!
I think it's a dragon. Cool.
I think it's a dragon.
This bullywug on this side of the island takes like a leap off and dives in and disappears.
Oh, they just running. I like that.
Probably going to get reinforcements or something.
I don't like any of this, and I don't really want to run ahead into the fray again. That did not go well for me last time.
We're the perfect distraction if you want to go get the moss.
Good point.
If you want.
Yeah. I seem to have inadvertently caused a distraction, so.
Yeah, it's going to be fine. So I'm going to use my entire movement to try to get over here. Is that a thing I can do? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 30, 35, 40-ish feet.
Yeah, you can go 60 on your turn with a bonus action. Yeah. Fast
so
as fuck.
45, 50, 55, 60. So I'm up in here.
Okay, yeah. I mean, all the attention, as far as you can tell, is on the middle of this island. Nobody seems to be noticing or caring about you at all. And you get up here, and yeah, you're like at the base of a sheer cliff, and you're standing on these sort of, these just like wet pebbles, and you're looking up at wet cliffs that are like not completely covered, but there's like mossy spots, and it's wet, and it looks like a extremely hard climb from where you're standing.
Well, that's for next turn's problem, but I do have a rope and grappling hook and shit.
Okay. Yeah, the found this crocodile, and it's sort of like startling. It just starts like snapping wildly in the air, but it doesn't catch you in its jaws. But you can tell that it's easily big enough to grab you and hold you, and that it's you probably don't want to get bit. That's all I'm saying. This one that you hit here is just going to attempt to spear you. Take 7, followed by a
Jesus,
bite.
Really?
Followed by that doesn't hit you probably.
No, that does not. But 7 more damage. Jesus Christ. That might have been a foolish choice.
Okay, this bullywug over here has got like a really large necklace of like teeth and bones and shit on, and he's got like all these little pouches on like straps, and he's just like kind of geared up, and so he like reaches into his bag and he pulls something out and throws it down on the stone in front of him, and it's just like this little like ball of like fur or something, and then it just like it starts to like wriggle and grow, and then it just like expands and stands up, and it's like an owl just sitting there on the rocks. And as that's happening, he like jumps on top of this alligator like a mount.
Oh,
Whoa.
God, no.
Oh god. This owl sort of like pops up in front of you out of this, it like comes flying out of the bag, hits the ground. It's just like a little ball, and then the ball turns into the owl, and then the owl takes flight and goes to attack you. I bet that hits.
I do believe that hits. Let me make sure.
Okay, it's just 1 slashing damage. This owl just like strafes across you and catches you in the chest, and it just stings a little bit. But okay, yeah. So this bullywug is now on top of this alligator. No, it's Vanna. Go ahead.
Is there anything on this island that it looks like I can take cover behind it or anything like that? I mean,
No, no, it's just like a bare like mound of pebbles in the middle of the water.
all right. Well, I'll swing at this guy again with Frigus, and then I'm gonna run away.
Okay.
How low are you?
Ooh, yeah. I'm down to 6.
Yeah.
How does 10 bludgeoning sound?
Yeah, it just knocks him off his ass. He goes like tumbling into the water there. Blah 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 blah.
And then I'm gonna fucking peace out
Okay.
toward my friends.
All right, Basil. Shit seems to be popping off. Fauna just came swimming back in a panic.
All right, I'm going to use one of my rare spell slots on this mofo.
Oh, dang.
There you go.
So I'm gonna pop a motherfucking ice knife.
Ice knife.
Okay, will you be using any of your meta magic on it?
No, actually, I'm gonna switch it up to. Oh yeah, ice knife. Stick with ice knife. All right, 14 plus 5, 19 to hit the owl.
That hits.
All right, owl. Okay, so I'm going to.
Wait, you say you're hitting the owl?
There's an owl riding that alligator, right?
No. God damn it. No, there's a bullywug riding the alligator, and he like pulled the owl out of a bag of some kind.
Oh, got it.
He like created an owl.
I want the bag.
Okay, I'm gonna hit the owl tender, the beholder of the owl.
Okay, on top of the alligator, sure. Yeah, you can sort of see this like figure out there, and he's like mounted up on this alligator now, and they're like moving toward the water.
Okay, cool. So it's Von D10. So 2 damage plus fucking nothing. Now that target, each creature within 5 feet must succeed a Dex throw, or they take 2d6.
Okay, so 2 to the bullywug, and then the crocodile takes 2d, makes a Dex save
Yeah, let's see it.
of 6. So hit me with that icy damage.
Ouch. Was that I thought there was another bullywog over there. No?
Yeah, one's dead and one jumped in the water.
Oh, got it. So he's not within 5 feet?
No.
It looked like he went toward the falls, though.
Yeah, he dove that way toward the falls.
Keep your guard up, Chad.
Okay, cool. Ayumi.
All right. I don't know where this water gets deep. I'm gonna wait out.
Yeah, right
a bit
about
into
there.
it.
Yeah, you can still touch right there, but it's like up to your chest.
Okey-doke. And I'm going to use my action to cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Yeah, do you have that on your spell sheet so we can read it? Or
Yes, I do.
sweet
+2 AC. Dang, nice.
shield.
I feel like maybe I should also get my shield out and just go full tank. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to have my shield and dagger as well. My very ineffective combo.
Turtling up.
Yep, I'm going to go full turtle against this thing.
Okay, we're on to Virginia.
How obvious is it now that we got ourselves a little alligator?
Yeah, by now you've seen between sort of like wafts of this mist, you're pretty sure that that's like an alligator or crocodile or something.
Yeah.
I think that's an alligator.
And me yelling dragon. I can't. I'm continuously yelling dragon.
I'm gonna hit it. I think I get I get +2 to weapon attacks against it, assuming it is actually a beast. So that +2, and then also damage +2. Oh, but that 12 is probably not gonna hit.
It hits.
Oh.
Yeah, beasts have crap AC.
Yeah, it has 12 AC.
Oh, that's so sick because my bonus mattered.
Boom.
And then +2 damage, and wasn't missing any HP before.
Oh,
from the ice knife. Yeah.
Because of the ice knife, everybody.
Nice ice knife.
Sick.
So you get +2 damage on that? Oh, you get another. Okay, yeah. Yeah, you get sort of a good look at it through the mist, and you let it loose a shot, and you catch it like right in the side of its like gullet there, and it looks like it's deep and serious wound. So well struck again. So the one that dove in the water, so he reemerges over here, and he's dragging like a chain in his hands, and he's like pulling on it and like yelling at the water, and as he does so, you see that like some water sort of like lifts up and falls off the back of this sort of like big, like enormous green toad.
Oh, boy.
Yo.
And it's being like pulled up sort of hesitantly this way with this bullywug.
It's a little dude.
Frog
I
foot.
mean, big dude.
Yeah, I love
Little
this guy.
dude.
Okay, Chatty,
This
is here.
is why I made a D&D character whose entire moral compass was based on cuteness.
So this guy in front of me, is he paying attention to me? Does he care?
Yeah, he doesn't really seem to care about you. He seems pretty focused on dragging this big toad up and like coaxing it into combat.
All right, I'm going to stick with my plan then and try to do some climbing stuff because getting the fuck away from the water also just seems like a good idea. Can I do like a cool grappling hook thing?
Yeah, let's try to grapple. So do you want to try to throw it like directly above you, or do you want to try to throw it like part of the waterfall and toward the moss?
I want to be as judicious as possible with where I throw it. So, because I figure I don't have to go straight for it if it's not the safest route.
Yeah, and it's like 50 foot of rope or what? Yeah, so 50 foot of rope, you can't actually I mean, you could throw it probably that far, but your rope wouldn't reach the bottom if it grappled. So you could try to grapple like partially up the cliff, like catch a ledge or something like that.
Yeah, no,
And
I
then-
want to do degrees, I think. Just to Also, just in case the grapple doesn't take, it's probably better to do degrees than just
toss it out there.
reach into the stars. You know what? Chatty's wisdom score is surprisingly high. He's doing his best.
Yeah, you tell me where you want to try to throw it here. Like
Well-
directly above you, or like you want to? Do you want to try to get it like onto the part of the cliff over here, or just like above you and go up?
I think above me and go over, because I figure once I'm up there, I can go a little bit slower and go around.
Easier to go.
The lay of the land rather than just swinging on into that moss seems like a bad move.
Okay. Yeah. So let me get a dex check with the grappling hook.
Just straight dex?
I guess. I mean, I'm not sure you'd add your proficiency bonus
Right.
to it or anything. So
Well, aren't there rules with grappling hooks?
I don't think there's like specific to a thing. I don't think there's like, I don't think it's specifically written out anywhere.
There's definitely no hard and fast rules in 5e.
Well,
Yeah, there's no rope.
throw it
check.
into the abyss.
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, you toss it up there and it doesn't like catch on anything, but you know, you still have the rope, so you're able to like get it back in. But you know, you spend your whole turn trying to toss one up there. And
I guess I'm going to do my best to scoot in and camouflage myself against the rocks. Hope he doesn't notice me until I can try again next round.
Okay, so the crocodile's turn. He does some swimming, and he's got the bullywug on his back here. And yeah, Ayumi dips into the water, and you know, he slips under the surface, and you can just see like the top of the bullywug's knees as they come across, and this thing's coming under the water to try to bite you around the waist.
Oh, jeez.
Jeez. Okay, so take 5 damage.
What did he hit me with? Jeez.
It's just his bite. So he comes up under the water, and the bullywug's like kind of on his back, but you know, he's not like a saddle or anything. He's just like riding it. Yeah, the crocodile bites you, and then the crocodile actually starts to pull you into the water.
Uh-oh.
Oh, fun. That 20 AC did not do me as much well as I'd hoped.
So close. Yeah, so you guys kind of look on as in horror as Ayumi slips under the water here.
Ayumi.
No bueno.
Ayumi, no.
No, God, please don't. No, Lord.
I'm so sad.
Cool. Yeah, and this bullywug actually is not going to get an action because he's not really actually controlling the crocodile very well. And he's
Wait, I have a 21 AC. What am I saying? Not 20. I don't think it matters. For
yeah,
this.
it still hits you, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah, it literally rolled a 21. And then you just roll, it's like a 50-50. So you just roll better than 10.
Okay, I'll just
It's a fucking constitution check.
Constitution check.
Yeah.
So that Constitution then. There we go. Yeah, I lose it.
Yeah, your
was
shield of faith
bad.
drops. Yeah,
Yeah.
unfortunate. Yeah, and the bullywug isn't going to take any actions this turn. He's actually like sort of struggling to hold on to the alligator. Now that the alligator or the crocodile has something in its mouth, it's starting to like thrash a little bit and become a little unruly. Okay, Valna.
So Ayumi's under the water, and I can't see really what's going on.
I mean, you can definitely see where they are. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you could.
But
jump in there
what
and
I'm saying is,
try to
if
do
I were to
something.
throw a javelin, could I correctly not hit?
But-
Could I safely not hit Ayumi?
You don't really know. It would be. I mean, it's sort of a mess. They're sort of flopping around, and there's definitely more crocodile than Ayumi. And yeah, I'm just gonna say that it has like, you know, higher AC because of cover while it's in the water, and then you know,
Okay.
maybe if you roll a 1, we'll see what happens. You know.
All right, I feel like she's not like close enough with anyone yet to like put herself in super danger. So I'm gonna javelin the alligator.
Yeah, that hits. I just like javelin goes into the water. You see it like strike solid, and the thrashing like intensifies. This thing is like really moving around a lot in the water, freaking out. Okay, Basil, on your turn, as you're sort of assessing the situation, this like flitting shadow comes out of these like mists and attacks you for 1 damage. This owl just like in a passing motion, just like fucking Ska! And like
Nothing I can do about it.
no, sorry. Well, it rolled to hit you. It really startles the shit out of you.
I'm like, okay, I'm about to use my. Okay, I'm Ray of Frosting, the same dude I hit last time.
Ooh.
Here we go. Yeah, it's like there's like this thrashing mess, and this bullywug is like really trying to like hold on to these sort of shitty ropes that are attached to this crocodile, but he's like sort of floating on the top, and you can just see that he's already like not really doing that well, and you take advantage of his bad situation, and you kill him.
Can we confirm that I critted him?
Yeah, he goes like you blast him, and he goes like kind of tumbling. And then instead of maybe like sinking like a freshly dead body would, he floats like an ice cube. He just,
Ooh,
like,
baby.
Bobs in the water.
Then I say,
right.
time to bob for bitches.
Nice.
Got him.
Okay, Ayumi, you
Got
are restrained. Yeah, so you can attack with disadvantage, or you can roll to get out.
I mean, getting out probably is smart, but I mean, whatever. I need this thing to die quickly anyway, so I'm just gonna try to attack it
Okay.
and hope for the best. Being restrained doesn't give it advantage, does it? I don't remember.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, both. They get advantage against
Okay.
you, and you get disadvantage going out.
We'll see how this goes. This is probably a dumb idea then. I'm gonna attack with my dagger.
Get in there.
Hiya.
Is the frog in the water dead? That's the
Wait,
one.
Yeah. So.
Okay.
Okay, doke. I'm going to use
But
the
you gotta-
divine smite.
You got to roll again. You got to roll again for disadvantage.
Oh, disadvantage, right? Sorry. Let's see if I get lucky twice. I do.
Hey.
Okay.
All right,
you hit.
let's roll 1d4, and then I roll 2d8 after that to add that to damage. So 4. Yeah.
Yeah, you.
Damage.
So you're like in this thing's jaws, and you can feel its teeth starting to like come in through the links of your mail, and it's dragging you deeper, and the breath is leaving your lungs. And with your your sort of like last ditch effort with your small dagger, how do you kill this thing?
I'm gonna stab that thing into the eye, and then it's gonna start glowing.
Nice.
It'll do its smite after the hit, you know.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, you catch it just like right in the eye socket, and then everybody else you're watching from afar, all the thrashing. All of a sudden, there's just like this burst of like yellow and white light, and water just goes like spraying everywhere, and then it goes like perfectly still. The thrashing's over.
Just did some fucking angel shit.
Yeah, I finally got to do some paladin stuff.
All right, nice.
Yeah.
Do you want to swim to shore? Or?
Yes, for sure. And I know there's another frog
For
coming
sure.
in, so
For sure.
For sure.
for sure.
Nice. You solved my crocodile puzzle. That will take us to Virginia.
I'm gonna try to get a good head start on this toad puzzle. Hiya.
Goddamn, can't miss.
So that's
That's
actually
a crazy
27
range too.
It's
and
a good
11.
11 damage. It's a good day out here for the Orams.
It is. But yeah, that's my whole turn.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to hit. It's just this big blobby toad, and as it's being like pulled up, it seems like pretty like resistant, and then this bolt hits it in the side, like right above its shoulder, and then it doesn't really seem to phase it that much, but it does seem to piss it off. And then all of a sudden, this bullywug that's been like pulling this thing out of the water, he like falls back as the toad comes charging up out of the water.
Oh, cool. I made it mad, guys. Don't worry.
Okay, so yeah, this bullywug here, he's kind of fallen over, and as he tips over, he sees you over there, Chadius, and he gets up to his feet here, and he just like throws a spear over to you. Does a 15 hit you? It's only one damage if it hits you.
Oh, I thought it was 6.
No, sorry, I have to if they throw the spear, I have to roll a different dice.
Oh, good. Because otherwise I was down to 2 hit points.
Well, lucky you. Okay, you're up again.
I'm going to make another attempt to get up there because I'm just yelling it at my supposed friends and scrambling up the cliff.
Okay.
Let's do this one more time. See, much better.
Yeah, that is much better. Yeah, you wing this thing up there, and on the second try, it goes flying up, and it gets about 3/4 of the way up, and then the grappling hook, catches a solid surface up there, and you're able to start climbing.
So I think I'm probably about where my thing is.
Yeah, sure, I like it. Yeah, and I'll say it takes your whole turn of movement to toss it and climb to the top there.
Yeah.
And now you're not on top of the cliff. You're maybe about another 20 feet before the top or so. And looking over to your left, you can see this pretty rapidly falling water gushing off this side of the waterfall. And then beyond that, you can see that the rocks there are covered in this orange moss. And there is some moss parallel to you. You don't need to go higher to get to the moss, but you do need to go over to it.
All right. My grappling hook and try to bring it back towards me, just little clumps. Is that a thing you can do?
Not really.
It's moss. I mean, it's really hard.
Yeah, sticks to the rocks, and I mean, maybe this graphic I picked here isn't very isn't super descriptive, but it's stuck to the rocks in the same way that regular green moss would be. It's not these big clumps. It's just but good idea. You could certainly try. You could certainly take a stab at it. So this toad comes swimming through, and then as he gets to the shore, he takes a couple of steps, and then takes this enormous leap through the air, landing splashing down right in the water here.
Oh shit! Oh my God. Not stoked.
It goes to bite you. It does work. It does bite you. It rolled a 23. You take 8 damage.
I'm down.
Yeah, you're down, and you're also in this thing's mouth. Yeah, so I mean, you're unconscious, but you're also blinded and restrained. And you're gonna start taking a bunch of damage in its turn. So, Valna, unfortunately, you. Oh, actually, make a death saving throw here.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Yeah, I could really use some assistance.
I'm gonna try.
No.
Okay, that's one fail. All right, Basil.
Okay, well, I guess I want to try and rescue dearly beloved Vanna.
And how do you plan on doing that?
Okay, I'm going to frostbite Mr. Toad.
Okay. It's okay. That hits.
Okay.
You see a little patch of frost appear on it, but it's still there, trying to digest your buddy.
Oh man.
Oh,
okay.
Dang it.
Ayumi?
I think at this point, I should. I'm just wondering if I got close enough, it'll open its mouth and I can reach in and lay on hands or something. I just know that things could really turn bad here with these death saves really quickly, and I don't know how much health this thing has.
This thing seems very tanky, but I don't know if we have an option better than just wailing on it right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna wail on it because I think trying to reach my hand into the frog's mouth to lay on hands a dead person.
The fact that I was entertaining that as a serious possibility is
yeah, I really want
how dire the situation is.
I like the idea. I'm just not sure if it's realistic. I'm gonna drop my shield and pick up my glaive again so I can actually do some damage and attack with that and hope that you don't die this turn.
That'll hit.
Okay, cool. It's
nice.
13 damage.
Dang.
Wow.
It's a significant hit, but it's not dead. Do you want to smite?
I'm out of spell slots. I only have 2 at this level, so.
Oh yeah, you used the shield.
Otherwise, I would have smote.
I totally forgot that I have this thing Jones endurance. It's a Goliath thing. You can focus yourself to occasionally shrug off injury. When you take a damage, you can use your reaction to roll a d12. Add your con modifier to the number rolled and reduce the damage by that total.
Whoa.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Cool
Y'all got to remember your abilities.
I know.
That was significant damage, and this thing is fucked up. So, yeah,
Virginia,
kind of comes down to Virginia here.
Please.
It's injured. It's a beast.
Oh yeah, this is my time to shine.
It's your time.
You love killing animals.
I do.
Hey,
I'm not even doing this to help Fauna. I'm just doing it to kill animals.
Vana?
I'm gonna use. I think this is dire enough, even though this is kind of the end of the battle. I'm gonna use Hunter's Mark,
Okay.
which is a bonus action,
fair.
and will add an extra d6 to the damage.
All right. Let's see how much you can do in one turn here.
All right, now watch me roll a
Please.
1.
You would basically have to roll a 1. This thing is very easy to hit. That hits.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
So 4.
Yeah, I only got 4, and then plus RD8 and an RD6. Oh, plus 2 because it's an animal or a beast rather. So
Okay.
that's 17.
Yeah, only barely. As this thing is like opening its gullet and like trying to get Vanna down in there, you guys just start wailing on it, and you are able to. Yeah, your crossbow bolt catches it like in the navel, and it just like keels over. It's like all fucked up. I guess probably amphibians don't have navels, but you know what I'm talking about.
This one does.
This one did. It's a weird breed with these bullywugs.
Am I still in its mouth?
I'm
Or do I
assuming
pull out?
You are currently still in its mouth.
I'm gonna, since I'm assuming combat's over, I'm gonna pull her out as best as I can and use 1 HP of lay on hands to get you back up.
Okay, well, yeah, I mean, let me see. We're actually
there's
not
still
out
the-
of combat.
there's
There's
still
still this bullywug
Oh,
over here,
I
but he's
did
like
that.
he's very occupied
Never mind.
with trying to knock Chadius off with a spear, and it's actually his turn.
Help!
You're bad.
Oh yeah, we'll come help you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
so he like runs over and he grabs the spear.
Moss.
The spear he got, and he throws it up at you, but it just like clatters off the rocks next to you.
That's good.
Okay, so it's your turn.
I'm going to sidle. I'm gonna try to sidle over here to see what the best way to get across over to this moss is. How far away is it from me?
Well, if you want to go up further, you won't have the rope. You haven't reached the top yet. You're on like kind of finger holds. You're about 20 feet from the top.
No, but
So-
I didn't need to go up any higher in order to.
Yeah. The moss is also at this level.
Right.
It like comes down this far. So you're not walking though. You're still like holding the side of this cliff.
Okay.
And yeah, so last turn you got to like the top of your grappling hook rope thing.
Mhm.
And so now you can try to move sideways, but
So I'm going to take the grappling hook and I'm going to try to throw it above my head so I have something to hold on to.
okay.
Yeah.
Are you going to try to throw it across toward the moss?
Well, what does it look like over there?
Yeah, I mean, it looks a lot like it does where you are, except the red moss. But between you and it is a waterfall. So there's water pouring off of this thing.
How wide is the waterfall? How far away is it from me? 15 feet?
Yeah, about.
I mean, I guess I could try to swing the grappling hook and hook it onto something, and that just seems so dangerous.
It's all quite dangerous. Yeah.
I think that's the point of grappling
This is
hook.
a
Right.
fundamentally dangerous activity.
Yeah, right. That's sort of what I've conceived here for you. Is something quite dangerous to be happening.
It's just 15 feet, just straight up. All right, you know what? I'm going to swing for it and hope I don't drown.
Okay, with the grappling hook, you're going to try to like replace it over there.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me get just a dex throw, I guess.
Yikes. Well,
so it flies across. You sort of like hold on and you toss it from behind you, and it flies across, and it catches on something up in the like sort of in the moss. But
Okay.
it's really hard from where you are to tell whether or not it's that solid. But it does catch on the side of the cliff.
On the side of the cliff. You know what? If I'm not sure, I'm going to yank it back and hope that there's some moss attached to this grappling hook. I'm still just hoping. I'm crossing my fingers. I'm going to yank it back.
Okay. Yeah. You sort of like wiggle it and yank it off, and like a little bit of rock that's got some moss on it goes like tumbling down into the water below, but there's nothing on the grappling hook. It's not like.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
it was worth a shot, and I guess that's my turn for now.
Fauna, you are still unconscious inside of the toad.
Well, don't I have to make a death save or?
Yeah, I guess you do. Nobody's healed you yet. Yep.
Anybody got heals in this party?
Just
Okay, nice. There's one. If the toad was alive, you would automatically fail one there. So if you rolled and failed, and then it had its turn while you were in it, you would automatically fail one and die.
really?
That's what.
That's why I knew that
Yeah.
we had to really get you.
Wait,
Wait, can you explain
why,
that?
Why is that?
mechanic?
Because is that a thing for the?
So you failed your first one, and then anytime if you're unconscious, anytime you take damage, that's an automatic fail.
Oh.
So
Mm.
if it's still alive while you're inside of it, it's like digesting you. And I guess if I was being a dick about it, I could say that like, it's still got stomach acids or whatever, but it's like, it like does damage while you're swallowed on its turns. All right, cool. Do you guys want to try to, who do you want to help here? You got unconscious.
Who do you
Fauna.
want to help?
Yeah. Basil, you're up. You got unconscious Fauna. You got Chadius up on the cliff trying to get to the moss.
Yeah, can I still do like a, what do you call it? A stabilize action? Even
Yeah,
though,
do you want
medicine
to
roll.
take your action to pull Fauna? I'll say as an action you can pull her out of the corpse and stabilize. Sure.
okay, cool. Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. Yeah, you get up there and it's just like this slimy toad corpse, and you're able to like reach in and like grab onto Fauna's boot, and getting a little help from Ayumi there. You guys can like extract her from this thing and kind of stabilize her wounds. She's not like bleeding anywhere, but definitely fucked up. So you're no longer dying.
Am I at 1 HP now or what?
You're still at 0. You just don't make saves anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, you're unconscious. You just no save.
You're just not trying anymore.
Okay, this is Ayumi.
I'm gonna
Okay.
use my dash to get all the way over to here.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Cool.
get over there.
How about you, Virginia? What do you want to do?
I can shoot guy. That's
Shoot
what I'm
guy?
good at.
Shoot guy.
Shoot him with your best shot. Like that song. Wow. That's a lot of damage.
Shoot him with your best shot.
Yeah,
Doo-doo.
Ayumi, as you're sort of like dragging your injured self over there to try to finish off this last bullywug, just as you reach him, this bolt comes whizzing through the mist and just takes him right in the throat, and this guy just crumbles. This ranger is just
I'm
fucking
out of control.
pumping out the damage.
that is OP. +7 for that shit.
Yeah, it levels out, but he's strong early. I mean, it makes a lot of sense, right? You're like a super accurate. I mean, nothing lives through getting hit with a fucking heavy crossbow bolt.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially not with like the hatred that Virginia has for
Yeah, the
living
particular
things.
hatred.
Yeah.
So we're out of initiative. There's nothing left to kill, but what do you guys want to do here? You're watching as Chadius is up there really, really going for it.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing really we can do to help, right?
I don't know.
Short of magic, like extra footholds or something.
I'm gonna give it another shot.
All right.
Clearly, no one is going to help me.
I don't know
What
how
if
they
you?
get.
Yeah,
What if
this
you
is
went-
just getting worse, guys. That's
So as you're on the side and you're trying to like throw this grapple over, yeah, let me get an athletics check from you, Chadius, like just to maintain your strength as you're like holding onto the side of this cliff.
yikes.
Here I
Okay,
helped.
you're fine. Go ahead and give me another dex check for the grapple. Okay, so you throw it across and it sticks, but again, it's like hard to tell how solid it is from your position, because you can't pull directly down on it. It's just like sideways on the rock.
Geronimo.
Geronimo. Love it. All right, so yeah, you guys watch as Chadius kind of gives you like a look down, and then looks back at this thing, and then just like jumps sort of off the side and holds onto the rope and goes swinging out and around this waterfall, and you sort of get pushed into this water over here, and then you kind of go this way and then come back, and you're like kind of bouncing around on the rocks a little bit, and you get a little banged up, but yeah, you're there, and you're like 10 feet under this moss, and you can like climb back up there. And
I'm gonna climb up there and scrape some moss into my bag.
Cool. Yeah, you're able to basically fill your whole bag with this like loamy, thick, dense moss, and it's like like this deep red at the base that gets like lighter and lighter as it goes up, and it almost looks like a flame. It's like this really you've never seen anything quite like it. It's like almost iridescent.
Going to get my mom to buy me a new backpack when I get back to town. So now I'm feeling just, how high is the waterfall?
Yeah, you're about 50 feet in the air.
All right, so I want to get my grappling hook, and actually, you know what? Power move. Chadius doesn't give a fuck about that grappling hook. He's like, I'll buy another one.
Damn.
And he just like jumps from this rock into this water, and is just trying to make a real flourish of it.
Okay, give me an acrobatics.
Oh boy.
Okay, yeah, you sort of like peel off and you go for like a flip and a swan dive like the Olympics, but your splash is a little too big. It's like an 8 out of 10.
Yeah,
it's good.
that sounds generous.
And no one's watching because they're all
yeah, everybody's all fucked up on the shore anyway and not paying attention.
It's me risking life and limb to be dramatic.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll swim back over.
Is someone gonna wake me up, or how does this work now?
Yeah, do you guys just have any way to heal Vanna?
Yeah, I can get her up real quick.
Someone can just do a medicine roll on me and it'll, right? Or
I don't think I can do a medicine roll and get you up. I don't know how that works exactly. I know I can just use 1 hit point to lay on hands though, and you'll wake up. But you'll only have 1 hit point. So I'm gonna do that. You're up, but with only 1 hit point.
Can we take a short rest? is that possible? Real quick for me to.
Yeah, is that what you guys want to try to do here?
I haven't even taken any damage, so I'm ready to. I think Virginia like dusts some dirt off of her clothes and it's like, all right, we got the moss. Time's ticking. Let's head back.
As you guys the dust settles here, and you guys are kind of looking around. You do notice that there's still a bit of just like a pile of debris out on the island.
Well, I would love to go over there, but wait. So can we take it? You guys into taking a short rest?
I'm fine with that.
Okay.
I'm slightly concerned for your health, so yeah.
Yeah.
And mine.
Why is yours?
I'm just at 10, which isn't terrible, but it's 2/3.
Ooh, very nice. 8, and then I guess I'll do my other one too while I'm at it. Ooh!
I guess I should roll a hit die as well.
And that brings me almost all the way back up.
So yeah, while you guys are sort of recuperating here, maybe it takes half an hour, 40 minutes or so. You're sitting around, you're wrapping your wounds. The owl that was summoned by that bullywug is sort of like flying above you, like in a circle. and Virginia, you're keeping your eye on it, and after a short time goes by, it just like is flying and then just like pops out of existence, and a couple of like feathers come flying back down.
Just what animals deserve, right?
Yeah. God, I wish they'd all go ahead and just do that. Save me the trouble.
But yeah, otherwise you guys are undisturbed. There's no more bullywugs and peers.
I guess I'll swim out to the island and check out the whatever you're talking about.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, so you get out there and you see like kind of like among the rocks, there's different things. There's like a little bit of gold jewelry that was maybe meant to be attached to this animal at some point, and there are various little like trinkets and sort of ritualistic things that you don't really understand the meaning of, but they're just like little tied bits of leather and stuff and around. And also there's a corpse. There's like a body of a human there, and he's like kind of rolled on his side.
He's definitely dead.
Super dead. Yeah, super dead. And he's laying there, and he has like an exquisite robe on and a staff like laying next to him.
Ooh. Okay. Well, is the robe like obviously not my size?
It doesn't seem like anything you would wear, but it's quite nice. It's like it's like beautifully adorned, like intricate stitching and stuff. And
I guess I wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't give
the
a
man
shit
who's
about
wearing it is like kind of a, maybe like he appears to be about 30 or so. He's like kind of a younger guy, and when he died, he was like clean shaven. Now he's like his body's quite desiccated, and there's been like bites and stuff taken out of him, but both the robe and the staff appear to be quite valuable.
So
is there like an emblem on him?
Well, come on over, girl. There's a whole party happening over on this fucking island.
I'll get my shoes wet. I'll come over.
Okay, what do you want to do? You just want to look it over? Or?
I want to. So I remember last time we found like a sigil of something.
Yeah, in the orchard you found a brooch that had like the symbol of a spider on it, and it was also like very exquisite, like inlaid in this like beautiful silvery metal.
Yeah, I want to search this guy and see if he has any sort of like similar jewelry, especially anything with like heraldry on it.
Okay, give me the investigation check. You make a pretty thorough check of this person, and while you do, you're sort of going through his robes. You like roll him over on his back, and you're going through his clothes, and you get the sense that like any jewelry or anything that he was wearing has been, maybe removed, or maybe he wasn't wearing anything to begin with. But at one point, as you're sort of like jostling the body and moving around, you pull the robe back, and as you do, the robe changes from being this like super nice, like embroidered, like patterned silky robe. It turns into like basically a burlap coat. Like as you pull it off, it goes from like finery to like riding wear.
Oh, whoa.
You said there's like a staff also?
Yeah, and then he has like a staff there near him also.
Is it just like a plain wooden staff?
Yeah, it's pretty plain. At the top, at the head of the staff, it's been carved with like these sort of this image of these like not this image, but carved into it are like these sort of interlocking rings, like carved into the wood around the top. It's just like this pattern of these like rings around the outside of it.
Sick.
And you said that there was we saw the corpse and that stuff, and what else? Like jewels and stuff from that fell off the.
Yeah, there's like a little bit of just sort of like shiny baubles. It like if you take the time to go through it, you could get a little bit of gold for yourself. So
yeah, I mean, I'll pick all that shit up for myself.
Okay.
Well,
cool.
Yeah.
You pick up sort of like earrings and just little like pieces and stuff, and some of it's like tied into leather and some of it isn't, but you just pick it all up and I'll tell you what it's worth later. But yeah, what do you guys want to do with the staff and robe?
Illusion robe seemed cool.
Yeah, does the staff?
Not over on the lake, so on the.
I don't have any like magic shit, so someone check.
I have heavy armor. I don't want to fight us to win that.
I don't work for me, so Chadius begrudgingly doesn't. Ooh, but what about that owl pouch?
How about that pouch, though?
I did say dibs on the pouch. I go looking for an owl pouch.
You eventually find the corpse of this bullywug has been like washed onto some rocks, and yeah, it's pretty easy. He's got quite a few things on him. He's got like some little vials of some substance on him, and then he's got this little like tan pouch, like this little leather pouch. And as you sort of like open it and you look into it, there's just like this 2 little mounds of fuzz in it, like side by side.
I definitely loot his body and I keep the little pouch.
Okay. Do you want to investigate the contents of the pouch further?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so yeah, as you go, you like sort of tug on one. Roll a d8 for me. So you like pull this little tuft of like fuzz out, and it's kind of furry, and you like you sort of hold it in your hand, and then it starts to like wobble, and you like fumble and drop it, and it like wobbles around on the ground for a minute, and then it just like starts growing, and like 4 little legs sprout from it, and then like 2 horns, and then just like all of a sudden before your eyes there's like a goat standing there. It just gives you like a
I'm keeping the pouch. I hope it
And the
regenerates
goat.
tuft ball.
and the goat. What about the goat?
I tried to befriend the goat.
I think the goat's going to disappear in not too
like an
long.
hour.
I can
Okay.
still be its friend while it's alive, okay? And I will keep
That's
Virginia
true.
my goat.
That's a good idea.
The goat certainly isn't aggressive, and he just starts like kind of nuzzing around, like looking for something to eat. Just doing goat stuff.
So there were 2 tufts of fur.
Now there's only one.
I hope this turns into an owl, I say, and I pick up the other one.
Oh, you're
Okay.
Why, little tuft? Why?
Roll a d8.
Okay.
Yeah. So you pull this tuft out and you throw it on the ground, and it like is even like more violently like shaking before it like starts popping up, and then there's like a big ass goat. There's a goat. It's just like an even bigger goat. It's like
Keep
twice.
going.
It's twice as tall. And they just start like kind of sniffing each other and like checking each other out. But now you have like a giant goat and a regular goat.
Are they? Oh, I'm not anywhere near her right now, or him.
This is like on the shore, but you look across and and you hear this like, bah! And it's just like this.
I am in abject delight, and this is my new prized possession. And I don't know if it regenerates these balls, but I'm really hoping it does.
Yeah, the bag is empty.
Wow. But they might come back. I don't know.
They might.
I don't know. I'm going to take it to our family magician.
We have a guy for sure.
So in the meantime, I'm going to befriend these goats.
The goats seem to be like totally amicable and happy to be around you.
Wait, so there was the pouch, and what else was on that? Bullywug?
Yeah, he had a couple of vials on him.
Okay.
And those are like the only things that are recoverable. It looks, you find in that other pouch, you find just like some broken glass, and maybe it had something in it, but yeah.
Okay, so I take the vials and the small brown pouch, and I'm going to try to take the goats with me.
Sounds good.
Hey, can I check out the staff?
Yeah, totally. So give me a perception check.
Ooh, this isn't gonna be good. Oh.
Yeah, so as you sort of like pick this staff up, and it's maybe just like a bit outsized for you, it's like sort of tall and unwieldy. And as you pick it up, you notice at the head of it, where it's been sort of carved, it almost like sticks to the ground kind of magnetically, and you like lift it up, and as you do, like a small stone that was on the ground near it like pulls up with it and starts to like orbit around the top.
Whoa, sick as fuck. Do I feel any sort of magical powers running through it in the way of pluses to damage and whatnot?
Unfortunately, you don't. You don't right now. It's just it's got this like stone just sort of like slowly tumbling around the head of the staff.
I'm in. I'll take it. I grab it, and you see Basil like inspecting it, and then he's got his like ice staff in his hands, and like kind of looks at the ice staff, and it just melts, and it's gone, and then the one in his hand like becomes covered in ice.
Okay, as you cover it in ice.
Oh God, that was flavor text.
As you do, appearing opposite of the stone, as you cover it in ice, like a chunk of the ice like grows to the side, kind of out of it, and then breaks off, and there's like this jagged shard of ice starts to like orbit opposite the stone.
Love it. I'm in.
I want to just like take a look under the just dive into the water and like look around. I want to see where this chain was attached to, or like if there's like other stuff. They might have headquarters or something behind the waterfalls or under or something, and I just want to.
Sure. Yeah, you go down there, you start swimming around, and you do see that like over on this other side, beneath this side, there's another giant toad chained underneath the water there.
Oh,
and
shit!
He's chained to like this big stone that's just got like the chains wrapped around it under the water. But he seems like totally docile. He's just like sort of he's like right at the surface of the water under the waterfall where it's like crashing down, and he's just like kind of perched up there on some rocks.
I relay that information to everyone else. Do we want to just leave this thing here, or I don't see any reason to fuck with it?
Yeah, I think if anything, we should just to be nice, we should break the chains for the frog. I mean, he's docile, right? I want to be nice to him.
Gonna attack us if we do that.
Yeah,
he's so nice.
Here's the thing, though. We could like ride it or something.
I'm not gonna try to hide it. I don't know, but we probably should be pulling up eventually here. We are trying to bring some life-saving medicine to a kid.
Yeah,
we probably shouldn't forget that.
Now, just remind me, you guys long rested on the way here and then short rested here.
Yes.
Yep.
You said it was fine, right?
Yeah.
Short rest.
I mean,
you guys do whatever you want. Yeah, totally fine.
We'll see.
I hope this kid lives, but
yeah,
I don't want all of my party members to die because I'm trying to push us too hard. Like, come on.
Okay, well, we can just book it back.
Yeah, we have a couple new mounts of goats, right?
Yeah, I think are the goats coming?
And then I will say on the way out at the mouth of the canyon, you know, kind of like knowing the little that you guys know now about the bullywugs and realizing that you never had time to search their guard encampment, you do realize that there's some things there you didn't look at. They're like nobody ever really went in there. Not that you have to, just.
I will. Sure.
Okay.
Why not?
Yeah. So, Valna, as you're like going through this sort of like little encampment area here on your way out, it becomes obvious once you get over there that not only are there like parts of giant toads and crocodiles in this like kind of pile, but there's also a few like humanoids in here. And give me an investigation check. Shit. Yeah, you find on a body this like you find two more like vials, and then you find like two sort of little canisters like this of this like really like sweet smelling like balm. It's like some sort of oily balm. And you also find some blowguns if you want some blowguns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll pass on taking one.
I've never seen this technology before, and it's
incredible. Who's got the robe?
I bring it back.
I thought Ayumi took it.
Yeah, for Ayumi. I give it to her.
Yeah, Virginia fetched it for me. Thank you for that.
That was
Yeah,
so
no
fun.
problem. Why do you want? It's just a burlap sack, you know.
Yeah, sure it is. We'll see. Maybe it is. We'll find out.
Do you don the robe?
No,
If you do,
it's just
roll
going in my
initiative.
bag for now.
Okay.
I'm gonna wait to investigate this thing until we're back.
Oh, and I will say, Ryan, I left a detail out that as you were going through these bodies, the body that you found the balm on is like, it's like badly scarred from burns. It has like, like quite bad. You know how like 3rd-degree burn victims get like,
Mm-hmm.
This body is like kind of partially covered in those burns, but they're pretty well healed.
Can I do like something if I know what these things are?
Sure, do like a medicine check.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's not it's not too hard to put together that they might have something to do with that. It's like some sort of treatment for the burn.
Okay, so I do kind of get that sense. Right.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
We out. New swag.